Hi, everybody, and welcome to Self Love Sunday. So, a lot of time we are not aware of the things that we pick up from around us. And today, I want to show you a really, really powerful technique that has really been helping a lot of people recently. And I think what's happening right now, and as we're coming into the new year, a lot of things are kind of shifting and moving in us, preparing us for a new start, a fresh start. So what's happening is that all of the tools that we have been using in the past are now becoming more, in a sense, we are embodying a lot of that stuff. Um, all awakening and becoming aware and becoming consciousness, those things happen kind of on a cyclical pattern, a cyclical cycle. So sometimes when we are or we have been working on a lot of emotional stuff for a long time, when the time comes for it to open up, it'll show up in our life as an event, as an experience. Sometimes it'll be mirrored through somebody's feelings or emotions that are triggering us or making us feel a certain way. So something that's really important is that if we don't work or do the inner work on a lot of that stuff, when it does come up, it's going to get stuck in the body and we begin to feel it. Sometimes we feel aches and pains in the body. Sometimes we start feeling cold and flu symptoms. We feel like we're heavy. We start getting pains in the parts of our body, like our back or knees. Wherever in your body that you're holding on to that energy is where you're going to be finding stagnant energy. And what's happening now more than ever is that all of the thought forms that we're not releasing and processing properly are manifesting on the physical form. So we're really feeling it. We're feeling it in the body. And when someone that comes around us that triggers that, you're going to feel it physically. Um, so that being said, a lot of my clients and people have been emailing me about feeling heavy, feeling stuck, feeling like things are not moving. And so for that, we really need to practice moving and removing energy from the body. And it's not just energy that you're moving thought forms, programs, ancestor cores, all kinds of things that are connected to the body. And this is a very simple and clear practice that you can do any moment of your day. When you have 5 minutes to sit down and connect with your body, you can remove these things from your body. So I'm going to walk you through this process today. I'm going to walk you through the practice on how to do that, because it's something that now that we're getting into really thick energies. And what I mean by thick energies is that um, energetically in the world, the pain body is being highlighted. Karma is coming up. What I mean by karma is old programs, old feelings, old emotions, anything that you haven't worked on. And we've been dealing with that for quite some time, but it happens in cycles. And with the holiday season, of course, with family that you're coming up to see, a lot of these things will be triggered. But also coming into the new year energetically, it's being heightened on a soul level collectively. Okay, the collective consciousness is being asked to address that heavy energy that we're moving through. It's like slush, it's like mud. In the past 3-4 months have really been showing us the parts of ourselves that need that attention, that love, that connection, that work. So a lot of you already can kind of sense what's happening in your energetic space, and maybe you don't know how to work with it or how to move with it. So that's what this is for. So I want you to take a moment, and we're just going to jump right in, because I really want to be able to work and answer any questions if you guys have any questions also after this. So we're going to start by inhaling deeply and exhaling. So as you guys begin to calm your bodies, I'm going to walk you through this process. And the first thing that we're going to focus on is connecting with the physical body. We're going to connect with the body from the toes up to the crown of the head, and we connect with the body by becoming aware of it. And as we become aware of the body, we begin to notice where we're holding on to any tension, any stress, any tightness, any heaviness. That's what you're going to start to feel. So just become aware of that space, of the parts of your body that are holding on to that. And with every breath, you're going to inhale deeply and exhale. And we're going to go deeper. I want you to visualize a connection, a cord that connects to your waist, your hips, the pelvic bone, all the way down to the center of the earth. So go ahead and visualize that, creating a really powerful cord that connects your body to the core of the planet. And the grounding cord is really important because you are becoming aware of the here and the now. You're bringing all 7 bodies into the present moment. You're becoming aware of your physical body and your surroundings. And for healing, you cannot do healing unless you're aware of what's happening inside as well as outside. We must be aware of everything that's occurring around us. So with every breath that you take, becoming more aware of any emotions that come up, any feelings. You're going to start with the toes, going up to the ankles, the shins, the calves, the knees. Going up to the thighs, relaxing any heaviness in the thighs, any tension. Going up to the hips, to the core of the body. You're going to inhale deeply and exhale. Release any tension. You're going to go up to the chest and the lungs, breathing in that energy. Visualize that you're bringing in a gold energy that's going to be cleansing, removing anything out of the body that's stagnant, that's heavy. And of course, we're going to do this in layers as you go deeper and deeper into the work, into the practice. So breathing, inhaling, exhale. You're going to go up to the neck, up to the face, to the head. And today we're going to learn how to work with this energy in the body. We're going to learn how to move things out of the body. Literally visualizing that you're going to grab whatever it is in your body and pull it out. And today we're going to focus on becoming aware, training the senses to become aware of the things that we're feeling that are stagnant in the body. So we're going to go up now to the crown of the head. And now that we're at the crown of the head, I want you to select a color that represents your highest vibrational expression. Okay? Some of you that have worked with me know what your color is. Some of you that have not seen that color yet, I want you to, for this exercise, you're going to visualize a color that represents your highest vibrational expression. Okay? And I want you to use your intuition. It's the first color that comes up. Don't doubt yourself. So you're going to use that color and you're going to put it up in your crown. We are aligning ourselves. We are manifesting, co-creating consciously. So I want you to visualize the crown of your head. And we're going to fill that space in with that color. You're going to visualize that it's almost like a wheel with different sections. Each one of these sections represents a very important aspect of your life. I want you to align yourself with all of those aspects so that you are co-creating with intention, with clarity. We are sometimes living unconsciously, reacting to everything that occurs around us. And at times, the decisions that we make in those moments take us completely off path. And instead of coming into our highest expression and the things that are helping us thrive and be healthy, there are things that pull us back and destroy us, maybe emotionally take us off track, make us feel unpleasant experiences, and prolongs our attachment and feeling in alignment with our highest expression in all areas. This could be career, relationship, family, money issues, health, All of these decisions that you're making every moment of your life are things that are helping you, either guiding you to be on your path or deviating you and taking you a different route. The point is that as long as you are in alignment with your body and you become aware of what's occurring, you can easily bring yourself back on your path at any time. So go ahead and visualize that you're filling in every aspect in your crown chakra. We're aligning ourselves with career, aligning ourselves with family, with relationships, with health, with abundance, with joy, with consciousness, with purpose. So go ahead and fill that in as you shine your light brilliantly at the crown of your head. And you're going to inhale deeply and exhale, releasing any kind of heaviness, any blockages, any tension that you may be feeling in the body. Every breath that you take, every moment that you are working on yourself consciously, you're going deeper into a state of awareness. And that's what we want. That's what meditation is for. So now that your crown is shining brilliantly with your color, you are grounded down to the center of the earth. I want you to visualize your protection around your body. And protection is really more of awareness. That's all it is. It's not that we're afraid of connecting to things that are outside of us or touching anything that's negative or not good for us. But when we are aware, we can then choose what we want to bring in or what we want to affect our emotional state. That awareness is the most powerful thing that we can have in our lives and in our every moment throughout our day. So as you visualize that protective field around you, it's just such a great practice to walk around throughout your day, imagining that you're aware of your energy around you. And then you can choose, and you can also begin to feel when someone that comes into your space that is out of alignment with you, you can choose to engage or not engage. Okay? So said a couple different ways, you become aware of your space. Okay, now that you have your space completely closed, I want you to use your intuition and tap into whether any of these aspects around you are open at all. And how we know that, how we begin to identify whether it's open, is by whether it's easy or difficult to imagine if that bubble is around your body. So if it's difficult to imagine that bubble on the back side of your body, that means it is open and you're going to want to close that. Literally visualize that you're doing that. And interesting things happen in the mind when there are blockages or things that don't allow us to move our imagination, to move our emotions, to move our intentions quickly and fluidly. It means that we have subliminal subconscious programming that is inhibiting that flow. And whether that is a belief in yourself or in the practice itself, or an understanding or a learning, or even an emotional blockage that is based maybe in fear or mistrust or any lower vibration emotion, causes a blockage and a program that won't allow you to flow through imagination, intention, creation, emotions. Those are blockages. So if you are someone that has a hard time imagining, visualizing, feeling, sensing things, because of course we have multiple senses, we are multidimensional. Each one of us has a strength and an ability to sense things, and those things, and it can be different for everyone. But if you're having a difficult time accessing any information at all in your practice, then there's something that has to be cleared in you. And so that's something that, the invitation is to address that, to work with that information. So um, now that you have enclosed yourself in your protective circle, we're going to go even deeper. Wherever you are right now, whether you're sitting down, whether you're standing up, whether you are inside or outside, I want you to begin and of course, you are seated. You are paying attention to me. You're not driving or doing anything that you're not supposed to be doing when we're working at this level. When you practice and you become familiar with this exercise, you can do it no matter what you're doing. And I highly emphasize that. I do it with myself all the time, and it helps me clear myself immediately. It's also really great to have that dialogue of communication with your body. But for today, I ask that you be seated and are focused and working with me with intention that you're paying attention to the instructions, okay? So, what we're going to do is wherever you are, whether you are seated or standing up, you're going to become aware of your toes. And I want you to imagine that these toes are becoming invisible, okay? So they're invisible. I'm going to show you a technique that allows you to disconnect from the physical and go into other layers of the body. Okay? You're going to go up to your ankles, your shins, your calves. You're going to visualize that they are invisible, they are disappearing. Okay? And literally, I want you to imagine that you're looking through your legs, like with your mind's eye. You're looking down at your body and you're beginning to see that it is becoming invisible. It's going up to your knees, up to your thighs, up to your hips. It's becoming invisible. So the physical body is eliminating, but your soul, your light, is still here. Your essence is still here. We're just removing the physical layer of what we're working with today with the body, so we can work with it on a different level. We're going to go up to the lower back, to the pelvic bone, up to the spine, up to the abdomen, visualizing that we are invisible. Okay, just imagine that you see the chair underneath you or the ground underneath you. You can see it very clearly, but you don't see your body. Okay, you don't see the physical body. You're going to go up to the chest, the neck, the shoulders, the arms. It's all becoming invisible. You're going to inhale deeply and exhale. Going up to your neck, your head, your face, everything, even your teeth, your lips, your nose, any jewelry that you're wearing, the clothes that you're wearing are becoming invisible. Your hair, your head. And all you're going to see in place is a light. You're going to have a light. And your light can be any color that you choose. I just want you to imagine that you are nothing but a light. You're not this physical body at all. Okay? Now that you are sitting here, imagining that you are completely invisible, we're going to go even deeper. We're going to begin to use our intuition, noticing where we are feeling in that body, which is now invisible, but you are still connected to the senses. You are still noticing where you are holding on to heaviness. So I want you to go to the parts of your body that you have been feeling heavy this week, pain, that you've been feeling any kind of stagnant energy. Some of you might see dark spots in the place of these areas of the body that were holding on to heaviness. That will all become visible to you now. Okay? So you're going to be able to see where you're holding on to heaviness in the body now that your body is invisible. Okay? So let's say you have some heaviness, some pain in the hip. Go ahead and focus on that hip area. And I want you to see what is there. You're going to identify what it is. Notice that you have pains or aches in that area. Notice that it doesn't feel right. Okay? And I want you to give this feeling, this pain, or this sensation of heaviness, I want you to give it a shape or a form. It can be a being, it could be an insect, a flower, it can be anything that feels real to you, that is in that space, that is now coming into a physical form. You're going to give it a form, any form. It can be a blob, it can be an octopus, some heavy energy that is within the body. I want you to give this pain a form. Give the pain, give the heaviness, or emotion. What if it's an emotion? It could be an emotion. Since we all have different ways of communicating with our body, some of us communicate through color, sound, words, feelings, emotions. So you're going to identify what that heaviness is in your body, okay? And you're going to give it a form. So go ahead and see that form that you see in that body, okay? And as you see the form, we're going to notice, what is it connecting to? Just become aware. If it's connecting to the leg, to the hip, to the back, is it connecting to the chakra system, to the energetic system, to the nervous system? Notice, you're going to know, you know your body, you know how this heaviness or this pain has been affecting you. So you know what is being affected by this problem area in your body. So I want you to imagine that you're becoming very aware, and almost as if you're looking at X-ray vision. You're looking at another layer of the body. With your mind, you're visualizing your body as if you're looking from a third person perspective at this heaviness that you have in this part of your body. And what I want you to do, now that it has a form, you're going to remove it from your body. So I want you to visualize that you're going to utilize white light, or you can use any kind of healing light, healing color that you're going to visualize coming down from source, and it's going to shine on top of this area, and you're going to flush it out. I want you to literally visualize that you have a vacuum that has come, and it's going to pull it out of your body. And I want you to be creative, use your imagination, use anything that feels real to you, that makes you feel that you can remove this completely out of your body. And a lot of these manifestations of consciousness that attach to the body sometimes will look like entities, they will look like octopus. The majority of my clients see things that look literally like they have tentacles. And these are basically thought forms that are stagnant within the body that have attached to you. And so now they're basically being parasitic and feeding off your body, and that causes the entire balance of the body to go out of alignment. So we begin to feel pain, depression, heaviness, sadness. Every emotion that you feel is information, and it's communication. It's telling you something is going on. So especially in this holiday season that we're coming into, be very aware of everything that comes into the body, of every emotion that you're feeling, of every thought that you're thinking, and ask yourself, is it yours? Is it yours, or are you picking it from someone else? Or, what is this attaching to? What part of my body is feeling out of balance at this moment? And you're going to work with it immediately. So go ahead and visualize that you're removing this blockage out of your body completely. Okay? And you should feel that it's actually detaching from your body. I want you to feel that it's detaching from your body. And when I say I want you to feel that, is I don't want you to stop until you feel that it's completely removed. And you need to trust yourself. This is something that I work with my clients one-on-one. Trust your intuition. You know better than anyone whether something is leaving your body or not. When I see what you're doing, I can see it detaching, I can see it being melted away, I can see it removing. But everyone can do this, and you must train yourself to do this in order to have a healthy, thriving life. It has to be a constant practice. So as you visualize this removing from your body, you're going to feel that all of its little parts, and make sure that if there are any remainder parts that are still stuck in the body, you're flushing it out as well. So go ahead and flush that out, flush it out, until it's completely gone. You're going to go to the next part of your body that you feel heaviness. So let's go to the next part of the body. Okay, go ahead and pick another part of your body that is feeling heavy, that has this stagnant energy. And you're going to go and you're going to identify what's there. Is it a feeling? Is it an emotion? Maybe you can't identify what it is, but you feel heaviness. So let's give that heaviness a form. Go ahead and give it a shape. The first thing that comes to your mind, the first thing that you can imagine. It can be anything. It can be a ball, it can be a piece of paper, it can be, a lot of my clients end up seeing daggers or things that feel aggressive towards themselves. That's fine. It's just a shape, it's a form. So, whatever form you see, you're going to grab it and you're going to remove it from your body. Okay? Removing it from your body completely. You're going to inhale deeply and exhale, and you're not going to stop clearing it out until it's completely gone. Now, this works with illness, it works with sicknesses, flus, pains in the body. Okay, if you have chronic pain, that means that there are more deep-seated programs that need to be addressed. This is kind of like a daily energetic hygiene that you're going to want to practice all the time. And it can help. It's like a temporary fix. It's temporary because you're removing things out of your body consciously, but also you have to also be complementing this with inner, deeper shadow work, because these things are not attached to you just because. They're attaching to your body because of thought forms that are matching vibrationally things that are in our space. Okay, that's why things get stuck. This morning I did an energy cleansing on a home. And it's very interesting to see how the human body releases pain, suffering, and is trapped in a space, in a home. So in the same way that we remove and clear dark energy from a home, we have to do that in our home, our temple, our body. And that has to be done daily. So go ahead and visualize eliminating that second blockage that you feel in your body. And we're going to move on to one third one we'll work on together. If you guys need more work with this, you can let me know and I'll be really happy to assist you with that. So go ahead and go to a next part of your body and visualize that heaviness, that pain that you feel in that space, and go ahead and remove it from your body. You can even take your hand, which is now invisible, or you can visualize that you're now made out of glass. You're going to go to that part of the body and you're going to pull it out. Okay, pull out all that heaviness. And what you're becoming aware of in this space while you're removing things is emotions that come up, thoughts, memories from the past that are coming up. These are all things that are going to be triggered as you move things out of your body. So just notice, observe what you're feeling, what thoughts are coming up, what emotions. You're coming into a state of observation as you're clearing your space. And if you have more time, you can work with those thought forms and those emotions following this practice. Okay? So we're just going to go ahead and visualize that all the blockages that we feel in the body, we're going to remove them. You can remove them all at once or you can do them one by one. It's completely up to you. But this is working when you begin to feel lighter, when you begin to feel more clear, more expansive. You can feel even more flexible. You are able to move the body. You feel lighter and more expansive. Those of you that can see your energy and your light, you're going to see your light shifting, becoming brighter, expanding. Okay, this is important, daily energetic hygiene. So now that you have removed those blockages from your space, we're going to do something that's called an emotional flush. Okay, and it's called an emotional flush because what I've noticed is that the body, it's almost like, since we're moving through really heavy energies right now, things are becoming more, how should I say it? They are being acknowledged by the sensory body more. So we're feeling it more, okay? And what that means is that our emotions, if we're not processing them properly, as I said before, they're getting stuck in the body. And it shifts and changes our entire emotional state. Okay, and so we want to be able to work with that emotional state constantly to flush out what doesn't serve us. So what I want you to do is I'm just going to work with you for the past 24 hours. I want you to start working. You're going to close your eyes once again, right? And so your body is invisible. You can, if you like, you can start to begin that imagining that your body is visible again. Okay, so we're just going to start at the crown of the head, quickly work down the shoulders, the arms, the waist, the hips, the legs, down to the feet. We are completely physical in our body once again. And now that we're here, we're going to run some energy. So I want you to visualize that you're pulling up a gold energy up from the center of the earth into the middle of the body, creating a vortex of energy. Okay? Go ahead and visualize that beautiful green earth energy coming into the body, creating a vortex. Okay, you're going to feel that energy rotating in the center of your body. Very good. From the universe, from source, you're going to visualize a powerful wave of gold energy coming down through the crown of your head, combining with that green earth energy. So go ahead and visualize a powerful vortex in the center of your body, combining, mixing, moving. Okay, you're creating this powerful cleansing vortex that we're going to run through the 3 dimensions of the body. You're going to send 10% of that energy back down to the center of the earth. I want you to imagine that you have a cord coming from your body down to the center of the earth as we did grounding, but this is going to be a channel of elimination. So you're going to visualize that you're sending that green and gold light back to the center of the earth. You're providing healing for Mother Earth and also creating this channel of which everything that doesn't serve you will go down this way. Okay, we're going to go back to the solar plexus. You're going to pull up green and gold energy, taking about 80% of it up your spine. And from the crown of your head, you're creating a fountain of energy that coats the outside of your protective field. Go ahead and visualize that cleansing the illusion, any kind of deception, anything that is not real, that is not in alignment with what your highest expression needs, will dissolve. Lightly, gently removing it from your space. So go ahead and visualize that protective field around you, cleansing, becoming clear. You can also visualize it cleaning your home, your space that you're working in. And again, we can send it down to the center of the earth, almost as if there is a drain that is pulling all of that out of your room, out of your space that you're working in. You're going to go back to the solar plexus. You're going to pull up that final 10% of green and gold up your spine, and you're going to fill the inside of your body. So go ahead and visualize that green and gold energy surrounding your body like a blanket of healing energy. You're going to feel it penetrating into the pores, the flesh, the muscles, the bones, down to the cellular level, transforming any darkness into pure white light. Go ahead and visualize that the body is being cleansed, purified, neutralized with this energy. Okay, and we're going to go deeper in just a moment. Your breathing is really important in this moment, and the intention of clearing what no longer serves you is very important in this moment. Now that we have created these channels of elimination from the body, we've created a cord, a channel that goes to the center of the earth, and you've also created a fountain that goes outside the crown of your head, which means that whatever we need to move from the body can be eliminated either from the crown or down the grounding cord. You can use these 2 ways to eliminate things from the body. So now I want you to review the past 24 hours in a sense where you are becoming aware of all of the emotions that you have felt in the past 24 hours. So I'm gonna, let's see, I'm gonna give you an example. I'm going to sit here and feel the emotions that I have felt just today. Well, I'm going to go back to the past 24 hours because this morning um, it was mostly meditation for me. So we're going to begin with anxiety. So yesterday morning, anxiety, stress, then it was feeling of fear, there was happiness, joy, excitement. Okay, so I'm just going through my day thinking about all of the moments that have triggered emotions in me. I want you to do the exact same thing right now. And this is every single emotion. This helps you do two things: become aware of yourself in events and the things that you've experienced. And it also helps you become aware of your emotions and the things that trigger you. So as you become aware of the emotions that you're bringing up here, you're also noticing how you react to things. It's a really powerful, powerful practice. So go ahead and acknowledge all those emotions. So I'm going to go up to the later in the afternoon. It was very peaceful, very calm. Then there was some worry. Then there was joy. Then there was concern. Then there was a need to communicate and express. Okay, so I'm just going through these emotions, and what I'm noticing is I'm identifying which one of those emotions were heavy and I'm still feeling in the body. As you name out these emotions, you're going to notice them in your body as well. I want you to become aware of them, where in your body you're storing them. And what you're going to do is you're going to visualize that all these emotions that, for example, I identified, you're going to identify for you in your past 24 hours. And you're going to eliminate each one of them out of your body. So let's start in the morning. Let's say stress, or I don't remember the ones that I just named out right now in the order that I did them, but I want you to eliminate them from your body right now. So go ahead and start with yesterday morning. So the first emotion that you felt as you woke up, take it out of your body. Whatever emotion that was, eliminate it from your body. Okay? And even if they're good emotions, I want you to notice if it is a true good emotion, or is it an emotion that was triggered due to something else. Okay, emotions are always complex. There's many layers. So this exercise helps you identify the layers of our emotions. And with practice, you will be able to see what are true emotions and what are subconscious programming. Okay, so just imagine each one of those emotions are leaving the body, going out, and just notice that as you eliminate it from your body, okay, the body should become clear, lighter. Okay, so we're eliminating all those emotions. And I also want you to identify the emotions, not just the ones that you are interacting with people, but the ones that you're having on the back end, that you're thinking in your mind, feeling in your mind while you're going shopping or running your errands or even cleaning your bathroom, whatever it is that you're doing. Notice what your mind is doing in the back end. That's the level of awareness that we want to have. So one by one, you're going to eliminate all the emotions that were in your body over the past 24 hours. Okay, so you might continue doing that going into the later afternoon, into the evening, into the night. And if you have a daily meditation practice, you can go to that meditation, notice what it is that you are clearing out of your space during that time, and anything that was unfinished in that practice, you're eliminating from your body. Okay, so this is going to be another layer of cleansing for you. And if you are not feeling things leaving the body, moving, and changing your emotions or your state of being, your state of wellness, then you're not doing it. You need to know that you're moving things out of the body. You need to trust yourself that you're doing that. Okay, that's very important. And whatever you feel that you can't move or you feel stuck, you can let me know. I'd be happy to help you with that. But running energy through the body is a really powerful practice to help you move these heavy emotions out of the body. When we don't, and a lot of you might be noticing now how many emotions we are storing in the body, how many emotions we go through throughout our day that we're not normally aware of. And when we're not aware of those emotions, over time, it becomes stagnant, okay? And then we wonder why we're always snapping at people or stressed out or angry or frustrated at things around us. We're easily triggered, and it's because we have these emotions lingering in our space just right here at the surface level of our body. So when it's not processed properly and integrated, it kind of becomes a constant war zone with your environment and yourself, your inner self. So go ahead and visualize clearing all of that out. You're going to inhale deeply and exhale, releasing all of that out. And once you feel that you're completely clear in your physical body, um, I want you to visualize all of the people that you've come in contact with over the past 24 hours. This is just daily energetic hygiene. You're going to see them in a crowd in front of you. Okay, these are family, friends, loved one, even your kids, your parents, your family, whoever your clients, whoever you were working with or interacted with over the past 24 hours. We're creating energetic cords. So we always want to cut cords and neutralize that energy. And our work is to be completely in a state of awareness and hopefully working towards embodying unconditional love at all times. That has to come from a highest state of awareness and truth for yourself and all things around you. So anything that you feel that is hindering your ability to embody that is an invitation for you to work on. And a lot of times our relationships are where we are cording to old information, old programs. And then when we come in contact with them, we're just playing out these old patterns. So it's very important to cut cords with them at all times. And cords between loved ones are always there. They are never disconnected. You're just neutralizing as if you're flushing or clearing the board and starting fresh. Okay, that's what we want. So go ahead and visualize cutting the cords with them. You're going to cut the cords on their end first, cut the cords on your end. You're going to inhale deeply, taking in your life force into your body, and you're going to allow them to take their life force because it's always an exchange, right? It's always an exchange. So we're allowing them to take back whatever they need that we have taken from them energetically as well, neutralizing that connection. Okay? So again, this should help you feel a lot lighter. You're going to inhale deeply and exhale. And I'm going to do one more bonus thing with you guys since you guys are here with me today. I want you to visualize a room. Okay, the room could look like anything that feels real to you, just a room. And this room is going to be filled with your karmic contracts, all of the agreements that you've made with yourself to experience, to learn, to evolve through the experiences. So they're going to be written in those contracts. And since this particular room is through the filter of karma, meaning cause and effect, that anything that we are giving out into the world that is negative comes back as negative. We don't want to be living in that same pattern anymore. So go ahead and visualize eliminating all of those contractual agreements in that room until the room is completely empty. Go ahead and visualize shining your crown light on top of them and flushing them out, clearing them completely out of your space. Okay, until that room is completely empty. Go ahead and see that. And when you do this, you should definitely feel a lot lighter again. Sometimes we feel like we can breathe and expand better. Energetically, we feel more expansive. Okay. Very good. Now that you've cleared out all of those contractual agreements, you're going to take the color that you put in your crown chakra and you're going to fill that room with your color. Why? Because this color is your color for manifestation, for creation. Okay? It is basically your highest vibrational expression from a state of awareness, consciousness. we want to experience all of those same things. We're not leaving or running away from the lessons that our soul needs to evolve, but we are choosing to experience them from a conscious state, from an aware state, where we choose consciously how we want to experience things, how we want to learn things. And we're um, wanting to act from love and receive that love and that compassion back. So you're going to visualize that room filled with that color, because this is how we wish to experience our evolution. And this is a choice that we can all make, very consciously, very aware of how you're experiencing things. That is a complete choice. So my invitation to you is, the sooner you become aware of that and your ability to change the way you experience things, that you begin to apply these tools that really can help shift your life and your experiences. Very good. So now that you see that room completely filled with that color, you're going to come back to your body. I just want you to check in with your body, make sure that you're grounded down to the center of the earth. You're protected, and just not even just protected, aware of your energetic space, aware of your space. You're going to maintain that awareness from the moment you get up from this meditation all the way to the end of your day when you're about to go to bed, setting the intention for your night work, which is another series of work and exercises that you can work on. So you're going to visualize that, and you're going to align your chakras. We're going to start with the root chakra. You're going to visualize it balancing, which means that you are closing it just into a balanced state. Some of you might have your root chakra completely out of balance. Notice it, use your intuition, check into how it feels right now, and you're going to bring it into a balanced state. So the chakra, we're going to bring it into about this width within the body. Okay, so as the chakra is going up, that's the root chakra, the red light at the base of your spine. You're going to go up to the sacral chakra, the orange light. Go ahead and bring it into a balanced state. Okay, inhaling deeply and exhaling. And if you work with your chakras, you can visualize flushing it out until it's crystalline red, crystalline clear orange. Front and back, the chakras have two sides, don't forget. And you are balancing that sacral chakra. You're going to go up to the solar plexus now, the yellow chakra. Go ahead and visualize bringing that chakra into a balanced state, and you can spin it as fast as possible to clean anything that is stagnant within that space. You've most likely removed a lot from your physical body, and you've noticed that some of these entities and attachments and heavy things that we have in the body are very attached to the chakras. As you practice more and more, you're going to become aware of that when you're clearing them from your body, when you're removing them. So this is a good opportunity to finalize and cut any loose ends that are attaching to the chakras. Your bodies are multidimensional. I cannot stress enough how important it is to have this practice in your life to create health, balance, abundance, love, and come into your highest expression as a human. It is so important. We are coming into a new age where technology is advancing, and our understanding of the human body has to be advancing as well. And that means that we have to learn how to work with the healing and natural balance of the body on multiple levels. The body is emotional, it is energetic, we have etheric. There are many layers of the human body that we have to become acquainted with and work with the information that's there. So you're going to go up to the heart chakra. You're going to bring your chakra back into balanced state. The heart chakra is going to be wider than your first three chakras. Your first three chakras are controlled, they are balanced, and you're aware of the information that's there. Your heart chakra, you're going to open it just slightly wider. So you're going to look like this. Okay, so some of you maybe were looking like this, some of you are looking like this, some of you, some of the chakras are out of the body or not in alignment with the body, some larger than others. And whatever chakra is out of balance, which means it's usually larger or out of the body, wherever it is, it's out of balance. That's where your perception and your filters of your experiences are coming from. So that means that there's work that has to be done. And a lot of times we can't control it because we're not aware of our control and our ability to control that. So you're going to go up now to the heart chakra. Now you brought that back into a balanced state. You're going to go up to the heart, the throat, pardon me, the blue chakra in the center of your throat. Bring it back into a balanced state. Okay. Any attachments that are here, you're flushing out. You're going to go up to the third eye, bringing it back into a balanced state, flushing out anything that doesn't serve you in the third eye. That's your intuition. And you're going to go up to your crown, which should be housing your creative color, your color for manifestation. You're going to take that color and you're going to take it up into the 8th chakra, and we're going to activate the 13 higher chakras, okay? You're going to go up to the 9th chakra. Go ahead and turn that on. Yes, you can burn them. Absolutely burn those contracts. Jenny, please do burn them. Beautiful. And you're going to go up to the 10th chakra. Go ahead and turn it on. Turn on the 10th chakra with your crown color. 11th chakra, turn it on. Activate those higher aspects. You're activating your DNA. You're activating the higher aspects of your body. And when we activate this, we are removing blockages that have been in that space. So our connection is very clear. We're allowing the energy to flow through the body as should be. You're going to go up to the 13th chakra, the 12th to 13th chakra. You're turning them on. And above you, you're going to notice a powerful white light. I want you to connect up into that white light. And with that white light, you're going to do two things. Okay? This is who you are. You are pure infinite consciousness. Okay? So you're going to bring that infinite consciousness, which is also known as unconditional love. Okay? There's many ways to translate things. And as you feel that white light, I want you to bring it down, imagining that you have a pole of white light that goes down to the crown of your head, down through the body, down your spine, down the perineum, down to the center of the earth. You're going to visualize a pole of white light through your body. That pole should be completely intact. It shouldn't be hard to imagine the pole through the body. There shouldn't be any cracks, any openings, any shattering of that pole. It should be a solid white pole through your body. And you're going to visualize bringing the white light inside around your space, and you're going to bring it up in through your toes, okay? So you're going to see a pole of white light through the body, and you're going to bring that white light inside of your body. So you're going to bring it in through the toes, the ankles, the shins, the calves, the knees. You're going to feel unconditional love for your body, acceptance, forgiveness, okay? Feeling really connected to your body, feeling intense love and acceptance for your body. Notice any feelings of shame, of guilt, of anger, resentment, any emotions that come up in this practice towards yourself. Any times where you still feel guilty about things, you doubt yourself, you feel unworthy. And you're going to take this moment to eliminate those. And if you have a pen and paper nearby, I want you to jot down the emotions that come up as you begin to feel love for yourself, okay? Because those are going to be things that you can work on. So you're going to go up now to the hips. You're going to go up to the sexual organs, and I want you to feel unconditional love, filling that space with this white light, eliminating shame, guilt, pain, frustration. Anytime that you feel unworthy or impure, eliminating all of those things out of the body, going up into the small intestines, the large intestines, okay? Clearing out any blockages, feeling unconditional love, acceptance, going up into the spleen, the pancreas, the kidneys, okay? Visualizing perfect function, flow in that body, feeling unconditional love. You're going to inhale deeply, breathing in that energy into your body. And with every exhale, you are eliminating any kind of heaviness or anything that is not working, functioning properly, stagnant energy, illnesses, pain, anything that does not belong in the body, you are eliminating through your breath, through that prana. You are intentionally making it leave the body. You're going to go up to the stomach, okay, the liver, Okay, this is a lot of problem areas for a lot of us, okay, because this is where we store anger, frustration. Um, a lot of us deal with depression and anxiety, and we are storing that in our solar plexus, which is the house of all of these organs have to do with our empowerment, feeling empowered, feeling safe in this physical body. So any of those programs that you're experiencing and feeling, go ahead and visualize that you're eliminating them out of your body. You're going to give these thought forms a form, and it can be water, and you can visualize that you're eliminating water from your body, or smoke, or sand that's leaving your body, or just color, light that you're allowing to leave the body. I want you to use your imagination. Visualize that the chair underneath you is helping you pull it out and sending it down to the center of the earth. The earth functions like a recycling mechanism that transforms any death into life. So you're just eliminating it back to the earth and letting the earth do what it needs to do with that energy, with that consciousness. It's not something negative. It's going to be transformed, okay, as it goes to the center of the earth. So you're going to go up into the lungs, the heart, for the women, the breasts, for the men, the chest. We hold on to a lot of anger, sorrow, feelings of being unworthy, frustration that you may feel. All of that can be stored in here. So, that's why women have some issues with their breasts. And it can manifest into things like cancer later. And men tend to have respiratory issues, heart issues. So that's because they're storing emotions and programs and blockages into the body. So you're just going to visualize flushing that out. I want you to feel unconditional love for this part of the body, for yourself. You're going to go up to your shoulders. This is where we hold on to a lot of stress, taking the weight of the world, of your families, all the work that you're doing in your circles, in your relationships, your families that you're taking care of, your careers, um, whatever you're doing. I want you to take a moment to thank yourself, to forgive yourself for any imbalanced experiences over the past week that you've had that you're holding on to. You're going to just let all of that go. Let it all go. Acknowledge it, forgive yourself, and let it all go. Okay? And letting things go doesn't mean that we're eliminating it just from the body. When you become aware of it, the point of being conscious, the point of being a spiritual, active person that is working on yourself, means that you're making the changes and addressing the things that no longer serve you. So take this moment to take acknowledgement of all the things that your body is storing and holding on to, and make a note that from this moment on, you're going to make changes to change how you're working with that. Always know that we have all the power, because we can choose how we interact with blockages and terrible situations in our life. We choose to either feel pain, suffering, and helplessness, or to be accepting, understanding, and change the dynamic of how we interact with these things going forth. You're going to go down to your arms, to your hands, clearing any heaviness that you're holding, any pain that you have in your wrists and hands, any heavy work that you've been doing, labor, um, guilt, shame, sorrow, feelings of being unworthy, feelings of being lonely. A lot of those things sometimes get stored here in the wrists and the hands. So you're going to let all of that go out of your hands. You're going to go up to the neck, the head, the face, releasing all of that stuff. I want you to feel unconditional love for your body. You're going to inhale deeply and exhale, releasing all of that. You're going to go to the crown of your head. You're going to visualize pulling up that white energy up your spine, up into the pineal gland, where you're going to activate and cleanse that pineal gland. You're going to visualize that white light spiraling around your spine, clearing out any blockages, any cords with people that are toxic, that are draining our energy, that cause us pain, suffering, anything that doesn't serve us. You disconnect that completely. Okay? Very good. Feeling completely safe. I want you to check in with your grounding cord. Make sure that it's connecting to your abdomen and the pelvic bone down to the center of the earth. Really strong grounding. And you are aware of your energetic space. Your chakras are in perfect alignment. and you have cleansed your energetic space. So you can open your eyes and you can come back into the room. Okay? So thank you so much for joining me. You guys have done such an amazing job. Thank you for following along, those of you that have followed along. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'd be very happy to assist and help answers. I'm going to go through some of these questions and see if I can help answer anything. Catalina, hi. Hi, Catalina, all my love. Jenny from Amityville, hi. Jenny, so glad to have you here. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Stephen. Um, John, David, Jesse, Cindy, Edward. Hi. Consciousness awareness. Yes, that's what we're practicing. We're conscious. But you know, a lot of times we talk about it, but we don't practice it. It's something that we have to really have and work with consciously all the time, you know? So, hi, Tarha. Cody, Daniel, Jerry. Hey, Jerry, how are you? Augustus, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. All my love to you. And William is here. Okay, Jenny says those contracts. Can I burn them? Yes, you can burn them. And I strongly, strongly suggest burning contracts as a daily practice. Okay, we talk about leaving the cyclical matrix. Okay, why do we keep incarnating in similar patterns? We are incarnating in patterns that are going down our ancestral lineage for centuries. We are reliving the same programs that we have dealt with our great grandparents, our ancestors that go all the way back to the Middle Ages and beyond, into the origin of life on this planet. We are manifestations, fractals of that consciousness that have now embodied in this physical body. And we are living those out throughout our lives when we are triggered, when we are evolving through those. So it's important to address them when they come up, work with them, flush them, heal them, understand them. I have a lot of videos on my YouTube channel that you can check out. And if you have any more questions or want to do a one-on-one DNA reprogramming with me, you can. You can let me know and I'll be happy to work with you. So burning contracts is important as part of your daily energetic hygiene. I strongly suggest that. And Jenny's room was green and blue. That's beautiful. Now, something that's really interesting is, and this goes into color theory and color energy work, is that the colors that you're choosing will tell you a lot about what you need in your body and your organism to heal. Okay, so I'm not going to work directly with green and blue for Jenny, but Jenny, you can contact me privately and we can talk about it. But every color that you choose will identify what parts of you need more healing, more support. Okay. All right. Very good. So we're going to go. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Will. Hi, Edward. Ears really ringing at the heart chakra level. That's awesome. And so for some of us, we work a lot with frequency. We can hear frequency, feel frequency. So when we have things moving from the body, sometimes when we unclog something, you will definitely have ringing in the ears. Okay. And that means that you are changing your frequency of your body. Okay. So when we have ringing in the ears, it's because there's frequency changing around us, or we are changing from within. So you have to be really aware to see what's happening, because sometimes we're pulling in things from outside, or sometimes even when entities enter a space, or beings, whether they're extraterrestrial beings or dark shadow beings, whatever it is, any kind of shift in our energetic environment will cause a pressure change and an energetic frequency change in our space. So just become aware of that and notice where you're at. If you're grounded, if you're aware of your space, it's okay for things to come around us, but you have to choose whether you want to connect to it or rather move away from it. That's our power that we have as free will. Okay. Hi, Brian. Hi, Florea, Philip. Jenny says, I saw my yellow one with white worms. Okay, very fantastic. So Jenny was able to identify blockages and entities that were in her core chakra. And this is exactly why I do what I do. Those manifestations, which can look like anything, they can be anything from apples to pencils to worms, are consciousness. This is consciousness that is in your space. And you know what is happening to you. You know what's in your body. if you open up the channel of communication enough to be like, okay, what's there? Give me a shape, give me some information. You can work with that and you can decide to remove it from your body. So it's really important to have this dialogue. So she was able to remove that out, and that's amazing. That's amazing. Another thing that I want to mention is that make sure that you maintain your vibration at the level that you're at now, because don't forget that those worms, or whatever they are thought forms. They're simply thought forms. It's energy, it's information. So anytime that you, and how you contracted or brought that into your body is by matching the vibrational frequency of these beings. So don't forget that anytime you come back into that thought form that caused it, in the solar plexus is feelings of not being empowered. It's anger, frustration, not being able to take control of certain situations. So anytime we start to feel that again, we can always match up with other entities. They could be any other thought forms that may connect and go back into that little warm space that we have there. So it's important that now that you've cleansed them out, you now fill that space with white light. Always replace the space that you have cleared out. It's very important for energetic work in the body, and it's also working with thought forms. Okay, Dave Scott from Spaced Out Radio. Please check him out, and you can check out our show every first Tuesday of every month. I'm so glad Dave's here. Stacy, Jerry, hi. I'm so glad it's so comforting. That's wonderful. Cody, always very elaborate and well explained. Pleasure listening. Thank you so much for being here. It is an honor to be here sharing this time with you guys. And thank you so much for tuning in. Um, Jenny, thank you. You're welcome. Teresa, thank you, G. Love your meditation. Thanks for being here, Teresa. Dylan, Jessica, hi. Sebastian, Tarha, sending love from Sweden. Sweden, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Jerry, thank you for your guidance. All right, you guys, thank you so much for sharing this time with me. And I hope you have an amazing week. This is a week where we're going to be with family, with friends. So please take the time to do this practice. I know it's going to help you. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. All my love, always. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.